Hi, welcome to this lesson on number patterns, arithmetic series. Let's have a look at question 6 of solving an arithmetic series problem. The sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic series is given by this formula. S sub n equals 4n squared minus 2n for all natural values of n. Find the general formula of the arithmetic sequence. So we want the general formula of the arithmetic sequence. And we want to evaluate the sum of the 22 terms divided by the 22nd term. So let's do this. So you know that the arithmetic sequence, the general form is a plus n minus 1 times d, where n is a natural number. But all we are given is s sub n, which is 4n squared minus 2n. Now, we generally know that the Sn formula looks something like this. N over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times d, where n is a natural number. But if you look at the formula we've been given, there's no a's, there's no d's. So those numbers were already known to whoever wrote the sum formula. And when they simplified it all using algebra, they got the expression 4n squared minus 2n, where n is a natural number. So how do you possibly find the general formula of the arithmetic sequence? Well, we recall that very special property about arithmetic series. So recall that the general term n can be represented as the sum of the first n terms minus the sum of the n minus 1 terms. Okay? So let's have a look at that. We know what Sn is. What is S sub n minus 1? Well, in this formula here, wherever there's an n, I'm just going to replace it with n minus 1. So it's 4 times n minus 1 all squared instead of n squared minus 2 times n minus 1. Because that's what this is saying. It's saying add up the first n minus 1 terms. We know the sum of the first n terms is given by this expression. So the sum of the first n minus 1 terms is just going to be the n minus 1th position wherever there was an n. So let's expand this out. 4 into. So n squared is going to be n squared there. Minus 1 squared is positive 1. And then take the product. It'll be negative n and then double. So negative 2n minus 2 times n minus 1. So expand out again using the distributive law. 4n squared minus 8n plus 4. And here minus 2 times n is minus 2n. Minus 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. So I get 4n squared, 8n, negative 8n and negative 2n are common terms, so they become negative 10n when they join, and 4 and 2 join to become 6, right? Those are common terms as well. 4 plus 2 is 6. So therefore, t sub n is equal to Sn, which is 4n squared minus 2n, minus S sub n1, which is 4n squared minus 10n, right, plus 6. So now I say 4n squared minus 2n, distribute out the negative sign. Got to be so careful whenever we're doing algebra and arithmetic, because we got to put brackets and know when to distribute those negative signs. That's where all of us get caught out. Even at the highest level of mathematics, the professional mathematicians such as myself, arithmetic mistakes are so common, it's not even funny. So we try to be as careful as possible. Okay, so negative times 4n squared is negative 4n squared. Negative times negative 10n is positive 10n. And negative times positive 6 is negative 6. 4n squared minus 4n squared will cancel out. 2n plus 10, negative 2n plus 10n gives me positive 8n. And the minus 6 is left over. So this is the general term of this arithmetic sequence, 8n minus 6. Okay, so what does the sequence actually look like? So T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, so on. If I put n equals 1 here, I'm going to get 8 minus 6, which is 2. If I put 2 here, 8 times 2 is 16, minus 6 is 10. 3, 8 times 3 is 24. 24 minus 6 is going to give you 18, yes. If I put 4, that's 32. 32 minus 6, that's going to be 30 minus 4, which is 24. Is that right? 32 minus 6. Mental arithmetic. So do that, 32 minus 6, 26. See how quick we can get caught out. It's the simple things. It's the simple things. Okay, so 26. All right, and you can see that this is correct because that's a plus 8 for the common difference. That's a plus 8 for the common difference. That's a plus 8 for the common difference. Okay, so this is an arithmetic sequence. If we wrote it in the most general form the way it looks, then it would be t sub n equals 2 plus n minus 1 times 8, where n is a natural number. Okay, but this form here, 8n minus 6, is also still correct. It looks different because we've simplified the general form. Okay. Are we done? No. We still have to evaluate S22 divided by T22. So let's clear things up a bit, and we'll just write what we have as the important information. So the sum of the first n terms is 4n squared minus 2n. And the tn that we found, I'm going to leave it in the form that we had it in. It was 8n minus 6. So this is when n is a natural number. So therefore, S22 divided by T22 is going to be 4 times 22 squared minus 2 times 22 all over 8 times 22 minus 6. So if you do that on your calculator, you're going to get in the numerator 1,892, and in the denominator you're going to get 170, and that'll simplify down to 946 over 85. And that'll be the final solution for S22 divided by T22. Okay, so that's how you would approach this problem. Be very careful with the arithmetic. As you can see, it can be so easy to get caught out. Okay, so take your time, use your calculator if you need to verify your answers, but just make sure that you are following the steps logically and consistently. That's the key. Okay, and that's how we would solve this type of problem. I'll see you in the next one.